this 1 week of practice. So imagine, you know what a full offseason look like. It get dangerous.
Shedeur Sanders is going viral for making the NFL Pro Bowl as a rookie quarterback. And also, CBS reporter Emory, he set the record straight about Shedeur Sanders. We getting ready to talk about it right here on Sports Talk with D. Watts. Do me a favor, you got to do me a solid. Hit that like button. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't subscribed. Hit that notification button. It'll let you know whenever I go live or drop a video. Will you do that for me? Hey, let's get this show started. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Got it on my mind. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'll never confident you.
He's a pillar of consistency, but you got to understand, when that last name is on your back, you're going to be attacked and ridiculed and naysaid. So we're built for that. He was raised for this moment.
Shedeur Sanders, the quarterback of the Cleveland Browns, is going viral for making the NFL Pro Bowl. Everybody is talking about it. The news was dropped by NFL insider Jordan Schultz. Jordan Schultz, sources says Browns quarterback has been added to the Pro Bowl roster as a replacement. Shedeur Sanders is the first fifth-round rookie to make the Pro Bowl since Puka Nacua, the wide receiver from the Los Angeles Rams, I believe. Yeah, that's him. You got to remember when Shedeur Sanders was doing the draft, they talked about him. Everybody kind of put him down and say he wasn't no NFL quarterback. He's not as good as advertised to be. He just in the league all because of his dad's last name. They even said Shedeur Sanders was going to be a bust. He was spoiled. He was a loser. He was selfish. He was irrelevant. He was a bad leader. He was going to fail. And look at him now. Look at me now. Look at me now. Hey, Shedeur Sanders is on his way to the Pro Bowl. You got to look at the numbers of rookies that's made the Pro Bowl since 2012. Russell Wilson, Andrew Luck, RG3, Jameis Winston, Dak Prescott, Mac Jones, C.J. Stroud, Drake May, and now you can add to that list Shedeur Sanders. Elite, big time, showstopper. Man, they don't want nobody going to watch that NFL Pro Bowl, so who they had to come and get? I did. They had to come and get the man. Now, when you look at the NFL quarterbacks on the AFC side, right, you got to remember that Josh Allen, the quarterback of the Buffalo Bills, was voted as the starting quarterback, but he has a foot injury. Chargers quarterback Justin Herbert, he was voted as Josh Allen backup, finished the season with a broke left hand. The other backups was Drake May of the New England Patriots. He's playing in the Super Bowl against the Seattle Seahawks, and now they had to go down and get who? Shedeur Sanders. They had to go down there and get Shedeur Sanders. Listen, Shedeur only played 7 games, and he showed the world who he was made of. He showed the world what he was made of. Shedeur Sanders went out there and balled out. They noticed that. This dude here is a baller. I've been trying to tell y'all ever since I seen Shedeur in the league, especially at Colorado. He balled out at Colorado. They tried the NFL. Man, y'all, come on. 5th round. Come on, collusion. It was collusion. They know they did that brother wrong. Say, hey, man, we can't keep overlooking Shedeur. Shedeur went out there with a bunch of bag-ups. I mean, mishaps on the offensive side of the ball. The offensive line, look, Jerry Judy as a wide receiver. Come on, man. Look at that wide receiver group that the Cleveland Browns continue to go out there. And lastly, but not last, the NFL coach, 2-time coach of the year, who he was playing with, Kevin Stefanski, one of the worst coaching in the NFL. All that was against Shedeur, and Shedeur still went out there and balled. Put it down in the chat. Congratulations, Shedeur. Let him know how much we appreciate the work that he put in and how much you are rocking with Shedeur. And you happy to see him get his reward by going to the Pro Bowl. this year in 2026. Put it down in the chat. Let me know. W12, put something down now. W12, congratulations. Shedeur, put something in the chat, in the comment section for Shedeur Sanders, if you don't mind. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. Listen. Let's listen to Emory Hunt talking about Shedeur Sanders being voted on the NFL Pro Bowl roster.
He's the first fifth-round rookie to make a Pro Bowl since Puka Nacua did so.
Kudos to him for getting in there and putting on the show for 7 weeks. But this kind of highlights the entire 2025 draft class for the Cleveland Browns and what they were able to do. Shedeur Sanders getting to the Pro Bowl, that's the tip of the cap for him, but it's giving you a sign of what is potentially there to come for him based on how he played in those games, regardless of the stats, because we know the context in what he played. And I feel like when you look at him playing with a worse off roster than the other two guys that started the season for the Cleveland Browns, you have to say, wow, he did fairly well. So imagine what he can do with the full offseason.
That's CBS reporter Emory Hunt talking about Shedeur Sanders being added to the Pro Bowl this year in 2026. And side note, two Shedeur teammates will be joining him also from the defensive side of the ball. That's Myles Garrett, who is the defensive end, and also Denzel Ward, the cornerback for the Cleveland Browns. So Shedeur will be having two of his teammates joining him for that Pro Bowl. Once again, shout out to Shedeur Sanders. Shedeur Sanders being named as a quarterback to the AFC side for this Pro Bowl. Man, what an accomplishment that Shedeur Sanders for his quarterback career so far, by him being so young in his journey as an NFL quarterback. That's a big accomplishment, y'all. No matter how you try to put it, no matter what people might say, the haters are out there. I understand if you don't like Shedeur, but hey, he got what God wants him from. One thing I know, like my grandmama said, you can't beat God's giving, no matter how hard you try. You can't beat God's giving. So congratulations to Shedeur. W12 in the chat. W12 in the chat. Now, the Cleveland Browns updated head coaching search. The owner, Jimmy Haslam, the GM, Andrew Berry, took a flight to California early this morning, and they still in the process of interviewing for their head coaching position. They're interviewing Nathan Shieldhouse, passing coordinator for the Los Angeles Rams, who lost yesterday. Their team was trying to go to the Super Bowl, but they lost to the Seattle Seahawks. So we're going to see, can they lock Shieldhouse in, or is he the guy who they are targeting? I believe they are targeted to be their next head coach for the offensive side of the ball. Shieldhouse, a former offensive coordinator for the Iowa State back in 2023 when Shedeur was quarterback for the Colorado football team in 2023 also. So that's a similar connection right there to the two gentlemen on the coaching side and the player side. All right. Hey, don't forget I got a live show tonight. We're going to continue to discuss this conversation about Shedeur being named to the Pro Bowl. Can't wait to see what my chat got to say. Hey, if you ain't doing nothing, come on back at 8 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time. We got a live show, and it's going to be off the chain tonight. All right. Come on back, y'all. I'm telling you, we're going to have a good time. All right. W12 in the chat. W12 in the chat. Until then, hey, peace.